Hello everybody, this is Papa Elf. I hope you are doing great today. Today we're going to do a quick tutorial in Inkscape, and that is how to do a drop shadow. So drop shadow is a really simple thing that you can use for any flat image like our logo here, and add a bit of texture, add a bit of 3D effect to it. So we'll demonstrate that here. So the E logo here is actually a vector graphic. So with that said, it makes it super easy to add our shadows. So we just go to filters, shadows, and drop shadow. Okay. Now it's got a few different options here. We'll click on the live preview so that we can see what that shadow looks like. Now you can certainly play around with this, do different blur colors and everything. You can experiment, but to keep this video short, we're just going to go with whatever the defaults are in here. So I'll go and apply that, close, and that's it, done. Okay, so 3D effect versus, if I just undo it, the flat effect. Okay, we'll just redo the drop shadow. Okay, so it gives it a bit of, if you're placing this on an overlay over another image or something, it just helps your logo pop up a little bit more. Okay, now what if it's not as simple as that? So we'll just move the E to the side here, and we'll move this image, this one ball, for just to demonstrate. So if I were to select this image, go to filters, shadows and glows, drop shadow, and let's say you get an effect like this. Okay, so the shadow was created in the box. And why is that? It's because this image actually is a square image, right? And it doesn't have a transparent background, so it has a white background to it, and that's what you see it dropping the shadow, is that white outline. So what we need to do is actually remove the background, and there's different ways to do it. I'll show you a quick and easy way to do it. Okay, so in Inkscape, what we can do is actually crop this image out. So the way I'll do that is I'll create a circle here. Okay, and let me just make adjustments to this circle. Okay, I'm going to, this is the object's colors and properties, right? I go to the fill, and I'll just turn the opacity down so that I can see through it. Okay, all right, we'll go back to our selection tool. We'll just kind of position this. Again, you could do a much better job with this. This is just for demonstration. Just gonna do a nice, quick and dirty one. Okay, there, move this back there, and then extend this. Okay, all right, like I said, you could do a much better job, but just to make it quick. Okay, we'll select both. Okay, I've selected the circle that we just created and the one ball image. I will go to object. Okay, I'll go to clip and then set. Okay, so it's cropped out. It should have cropped out the background. Now what we need to do, dropping the shadow is still not going to work with this one. We need to export this out into a new image. So I will go export as a PNG, right? I'll make sure that it's just the selection. Okay, so just the object that's selected. I'll export it. Let's give it a file name. Let's say ball no background as a file name. Okay, export that. We will import the image that we just created. Okay, so I'll go to file, import, and this was the image that we just created. Okay, we'll open that. We'll go for smooth, optimize quality, and this is our new image. I don't really need this anymore, so I'm just gonna delete that. We'll put this in the middle. So this is the one that we had cropped out, so it should have no background. So now when we do filters, shadow, drop shadow, it should give us the shadow that we are looking for. Bang, and there it is. So there it is, guys. Really quick and simple, get that 3D effect. Let's see if we can increase the shadow here a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a good way to make something really pop out of a page, especially if you're doing a product and you want to put it all over a white background. You want to give it a bit of body, right? Like it's 3D floating around in real space. Then the drop shadow should work for you. Anyway, just a quick tip. Again, Inkscape is free and free to use. You can download it on Windows, Mac, and Linux. So I hope this helps. If you've got any questions, just send me an email. My name is Papa Elf, and you can email me at papaelf@eventelves.com.au. See you next time.